Appreciate that, Cruddas. I'm very happy we got through it. Very happy. I was worried that we would not do well on it today, but today made all the difference in the world, so I am pleased with the Noid game today. Boy, the Noid is not a good game. Yeah, we were having an argument earlier about whether it was good or not. Time for Megaman. That's right. It's time for a good game. I'm looking forward to something good. But let's do it. Who the heck should we start with? This is Buster only, so I'm not sure if it matters who we start with. We should probably get the harder stages out of the way first. No, actually, we need to do Pharaoh Man first so I can get the balloon thing. That's what we need to be doing. Pepsi Man? Maybe that could be a bad game redemption night? Maybe? I suppose? I don't know. A completely not horrible cover for Mega Man. Shrapnel, this one's questionable. He kind of looks like a clown in this one, but I mean, it's better than bad box art Mega Man. I'll give it that. Okay, I've not played Mega Man 4 in a while, so it's going to take some effort to get into it. This should be fun. It's going to be another one of those like we did the other day with Mega Man 3. That had some really nasty battles in it, so I'm assuming with the Buster only, this will too. The only boss in this game, I think, that you cannot beat with the Buster is the final Wily form. So I think everything else we should be able to do with the Buster, regardless of whether it's difficult or not. We got a life bar now. Check that out. We actually have a life bar. We don't die in one hit anymore. Gonna be lurking here, Mixer. Need to round up some lunch. No problem, man. I appreciate the raid as always, dude. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrect... No, not Resurrection. Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins will return. Have no fear. Alright, was this the balloon? Yeah, that's balloon. Play Kung Fu Heroes. Not really. Not really, but yeah, probably at some point. The ones he had backlog, yeah, only has one redeem up. Yeah, we're done with all bad games right now. Nate, all bad game redemptions are complete for now. As long as nobody redeems any, I don't have to play any more for the time being, but there can always be more redeemed. Dark Castle's available, and we'll probably put some more up soon. Can't believe we're playing a good game. This feels good, playing a good game for a change. And a challenge run on top of that, even better. This is exciting. I'm not used to having a life bar again. Yeah, I'm still playing like a Geonoid. J-Paz, what's up, man? Yeah, I know, a good game. Who would have thought? Who would have thought me playing a good game? We played a couple of good games yesterday, but mostly it's been garbage lately, and I'm just happy to be back to something nice. I hope you're having a really nice day, J-Paz. I'm doing good, man. I'm really in a good mood because we beat Yo Noid, and I don't have to touch that crap anymore. Almost like Mega Man has good game design or something. I know, Culip, right? Wily Capsule can only be damaged by Pharaoh Shot and Ring Boomerang. Yes, but don't waste time with Ring Boomerang. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Raku. So we can kill everything else in this game with the Buster. That's going to be interesting. Let's give Mixer a rage break. Yes! Sometimes I actually get so mad, Nate, I have to get up and, like, vent my anger for a second. I've actually had to do that a couple of times, but not within the last couple of games. I think it did happen on Captain Planet a couple of times. Ooh, that was close. That was close. But yeah, J-Paz, I'm doing good. Hope you are too, man. I love this game growing up. Royal, this is the one you said you grew up with. This one you really, really liked. And I like this one too. I haven't played it in a while, but we're going to get into it. And remember everything. Put Bugs Bunny in there. A Crazy Castle or a Birthday Blowout, Nate? Which one? Which one? Probably the Birthday Blowout one. I'll get back to D2R not finding Burr runes together with Coffee Wifey. That's okay, Coffee. You can find some L runes. You can do that. Proto, what's up, man? Welcome in. No E-Tanks, that's right. None of that stuff. Proto, hope you're having a good day, man. Welcome on in. But yeah, no E-Tanks. I don't think we've done any Mega Man game so far with an E-Tank. I don't really like using E-Tanks. I think they make the game a little bit too easy. And I don't have a problem with anybody using them, but for me personally, I'm just not a fan of E-Tanks. Okay, Pharaoh Man's coming up. This could be painful. This could be painful. Birthday Blowout, it's easy, thankfully. Okay, maybe I will put it up. I'm always taking ideas for that. Yeah, but I was not happy with Corman over Athena. But yeah, like people have said, it is my fault for choosing these games. Alright, he's not going to hit me from there. We need some good, favorable RNG. Also need to shoot in the right direction. Oh, this is lucky. Good start. Good start. I'm happy with that. No death right there. Any LJN games for garbage games? Have we done an LJN game yet? I want to say we have. Or maybe we haven't. I've got a list of all the games we've done so far. It's been a lot in Discord so far. But yeah, LJN, we'll probably get into more LJN stuff if I haven't already. I don't even remember if there's been so many bad games. All right, Pharaoh Man's done. Who should we work on next? Maybe I hate the Ring Man stage. I want to get that out of the way. This is a hard boss too. We're just gonna get this out of the way. No, Kane, what's up, man? No more week of Garfield. Garfield's done. Don't ever expect to see that video game ever again. Never will we play a week of Garfield. That's done. Megaman on DOS. I've heard horror stories about that one. I've heard horror stories. Don't know if we want to play that or not. Probably not. Got suckered in getting that thinking it was NES Mega Man. You actually had it, Go10. That's amazing. Good old Mega Man on DOS. It looks like it was a game made in like the 70s or something. Uh-oh, I did not mean to do that. I don't like this level. This is one of the more annoying of all Mega Man levels right here because of this part. After Athena and Yonoi, this game feels like frolicking on the prairie. It does, Vance. It does. And if we finish this, we'll find something else to play. Take another 1 credit clear run of Ghosts and Goblins or something. There's always going to be something else to work on. Not Life Force, besides that. Talking about Mega Man on DOS, why not get Ghosts and Goblins on DOS? That was seriously terrible. I'd be willing to give it a shot, Shrapnel. I'd be willing to try. What is going on here? Oh, we have something. Oh, it's the hippo. That's right. Can't even hit this with the Buster. Oh, you got to cut it down. All right, that's right. I forgot. I haven't played this one in a bit. Alright, well this is not going too well. There we go. Abadox? I think that's a shmup. I may hate that. That might be a decent redemption. I don't know that much about it. I know I've played it before when I was younger. Nightmare on Elm Street is a good LJN game. I think you're right about that, Neff. I think that's a good game. I want to say that's fairly decent. I think I rented that and didn't mind it. Alright, we got our health back here. I've already done this on Pacifist, so at least having the Buster will help a little bit here. But the problem with this is going to be the boss fights with the Buster. This has got some notorious boss fights. Yeah, it was a hungry hippo right there, totally. I like that. Was a fun old game back in the day. There's also Wily and Wright, No Rock Board. That's Paradise for Famicom. It plays like a board game. A Mega Man board game. That's interesting. Never heard of that. Abadox is a Life Force ripoff. Well, then I would hate it. Because I'm not a fan of shmups. All they do is piss me off. With their one-hit deaths and power-up systems, I can't stand them. What's this, the hippopotamus again? Hungry hippos? Yep. Supposed to work on DOSBox X, but I think it requires a joystick. Okay. Maybe we'll try it at some point. There's a lot of things I would not be against trying just for the sake of seeing if it's good or not. I got to try and get the Commodore 64 emulator to work too. I haven't tried that again. I tried to get it to work once and it didn't work, and I kind of got frustrated and gave up on it. But I'll go back and try that again. All right, let's see what's up here. I don't remember what's up here. You gonna take a nap? No problem, Maddie. I appreciate you hanging out, dude. Have a nice nap, dude. Always a pleasure. I'm sure I'll see you later in somebody's channel at some point later in the day. But have a good nap, man. They made a Street Fighter board game. Yeah, that's really not good at all. The Street Fighter board game was the one showcased on Cinemassacre's Board Games. It's terrible. It's really bad. Oh, this is not going to be fun right here. This is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun right here. Alright, we got to be careful. We got to be really careful. We got to be careful. We're being careful. Alright. That wasn't so bad. I'm going to need all my lives for Ring Man, by the way. He's going to be a problem. Got to get that pattern down. Setting help with Commodore emulation if needed. Yeah, I'm probably going to need help with that shrapnel. I've got some messages from people that have offered to help with it, so I'm sure I will need all you guys to figure that emulator out, because I don't understand it at all. I did everything the instructions said, and it just didn't run. And then I got frustrated because I'm bad at tech stuff. And thank you very much, Constant Reader, for the follow. What's up, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day. And here's Ring Man. Oh boy, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be nasty. Use Commodore 64. It's an older emulator. I think I got an update last year. I'm going to have to try and figure it out, man. Gotta figure it out. Because there's good stuff. There's a Ghosts and Goblins on Commodore 64 that's supposedly fairly decent. Alright, how does this fight work? I gotta try and remember how to do this fight. This is not an easy Robot Master to deal with. Yeah, he is absolutely wrecking me. Gonna take some time to figure it out. Especially with the Buster only. I barely even dented him. You tried Street Fighter versus Megaman? That's surprisingly awesome. What system is that on, Proto? What system is that on? Kind of like Mega Man with Monopoly Cane. Monopoly in particular, Rockman is a Rock Board is a Monopoly game. If you haven't played it, you're missing absolutely bloody nothing. I love the playable characters though. Dr. Wright, Dr. Wily, Dr. Cossack, Roland Kalinka. Interesting. Interesting. I have to have a look at that. I'm curious now, Raku. Street Fighter versus Mega Man sounds good though, Proto. Is that like an arcade game or system or something? Kind of want to have a look now. I'm super curious. Alright, that's the pattern, but I have to do it like perfect. Okay, I've got the pattern now. That's not going to be that terrible, is it? Nah, we got this. We got this now. Just have to see the pattern a couple of times to get it. No problem. No problem. Took a death, though. That sucks. Took a death. Need to play some Commodore 64 games, but it hasn't so much trash with a few good games it has. I'd like to hit the good games for sure. Double Dragon on Commodore 64. That's got to be better than the Atari one, I bet. The Atari one is bad. That's like the worst Double Dragon game ever. Or maybe Double Dragon 3 on Game Boy. There's some truly bad games out there. Who should we do next? Toadman's probably going to be the easiest. Thinking about who to do next. Brightman? Let's do Brightman. It's kind of trolly. PC download? I'll have to have a look at that, Proto. I'm very, very curious. Oh, Dive Man's a problem too, yeah. There's pretty much a lot of hard Robot Masters in this one. I really shouldn't turn the lights off. That was a mistake. Alright, let's keep the lights on. Except the light robot's causing a problem. Alright. Oh, this stage was terrible, Pacifist. I remember doing this. Dive Man's a bitch even with the right weapons. I'm worried about that fight. We'll do that one next. Let's get that Dive Man fight out of the way next. I've totally forgot that one's really trolly. Alright, so Grasshopper help. Yeah, Mega Man hacks, Nate, are going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to doing a lot of hacks with Mega Man. I cannot wait. That is going to be a ton of fun. I've been recommending some really good ones. So I've got that Rockman Infinity 4 that has already been mentioned a bunch. That's going to be... I've heard that one's difficult, which is kind of what I want in a Mega Man game for sure. That gumball machine's going to respawn. Okay, we're fine with that. Brightman, I kind of remember that Brightman can be manipulated. But I don't remember, like, the pattern to do it. So that might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, Nate, that's fine. I'm definitely going to play that at some point. I love ROM hacks. ROM hacks is basically more free content for the games we all know and love. So we don't have to play new stuff like Roblox, because nobody in their right mind needs to be playing that. Nobody. I know people like it. I shouldn't make fun of them. It's just not for me. That's what I should say. It's just not for me. But if I'm not playing something like this and I have to play something like... I couldn't even play Roblox as like a redemption. I would be so bored. At least bad games, you don't get bored. You get frustrated. That's better than being just bored to death. Stepped away for a bit. Good game on Noid. Thank you, Rob. I'm very happy that's over with. I am very pleased with it. And it's all, we really took advantage of the warp zones in Noid. That made a huge difference. That's not going to hit me, is it? Okay, no. Oh, this is scary. This is a little bit scary. That's not going to collapse or anything, is it? I'm just going to keep moving. I'm not going to try and shoot anything here. All right, there we go. That was nice and clean. Very unexpected there. Keep the lights on. All right, here comes Brightman. I do not remember how to fight Brightman at all. I know he's got that freeze thing. You can get a wire and dive. Oh, we should have gotten the wire. I forgot about the wire. You have to go down in the Dive Man stage. Looking Toad is a really good speedrunner for Megaman 4. I'm amazed anybody can speedrun anything, believe it or not. I just don't get it. Hit point values of 12, 20, and 24. It's released for the 25th anniversary. I believe it's very much a fan game, but it did get the official Capcom seal of approval. I don't think it's very good, but again, it's a fan game. Won't be too harsh on it. It is for what it is. Seeing Famicom renditions of Street Fighter characters is cute. I kind of want to play it now that you've mentioned it that way. I don't know how to get his hit point values exactly to that, so I might just have to just fight him. I might just have to fight. That's the worst thing that can happen, is to be touched by any of the bosses in these games. And he froze me. Charge shots, that's how. Okay. Okay. We're just going to do charge shots. We're just going to do charge shots. Otherwise, I'm going to get my face torn off. That's how that's going to work. Alright, let's charge up again. Nothing but charge shots this time. Alright, he got me anyway, but that's fine. That's fine. As long as I can out-damage him. His weapon's not nearly as good as mine. I'm just worried about him jumping on me. Alright, no problem. No problem. We're fine. Everything's good here. Corman, welcome in. Corman, we finally finished your Athena grind the other day. I'm so happy about that. And honestly, believe it or not, it's not the worst game I've ever played. It grew on me a little bit. Doing some yard work? Dude. Do the yard work, but, well, I was about to say before it gets hot, but, you know, there's no stopping that. But thank you so much for the resub. 9 months already. That does not seem possible. 9 freaking months. But thank you so much, man. Enjoy your yard work. I'm sure you really will. I bet it's so humid out there right now. I bet the humidity levels are off the chart down there in New Orleans. Because they're bad here. So that means they're hideously bad there. Alright, that was not too effective right there. We got another challenge lined up for tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet. But oh, that's not good. This level's already trolling the crap out of me. But I've got a pretty hardcore challenge ready to go for tomorrow. I was hoping we would get to it by beating Yo Noid today, and it's going to happen. So yeah, I'm going to try something tomorrow I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to do as far as difficulty-wise, but I'm really, really curious. I'm looking forward to it. But I don't even know if it's possible, so it may be a stream that just gets stalled out at some point. Got most of it done this morning, but the battery on my trimmer ran out. Oh boy. So what'd you have to do? Go get a new battery? And now you have to do it in the heat. It's already 80 degrees here with like 65% humidity, so it's probably way worse there. Watching and mentally taking notes. What's up, Tiber? Hope you're having a nice day, dude. Don't take too many notes here. There's going to be a lot of mistakes made with this. I might be able to jump over those. I got a jet, but have a swell weekend on. Good luck, Mixer. You're in some very capable hands. Thank you, Raku. You have a wonderful rest of your day. You have a wonderful day. I hope we can get through this challenge. But so far, so good. Not too much resistance, but I'm sure that'll happen at some point. What do you got for me? Nothing good. Let's look for something else. Let's look for something else. Just don't do just charge shots. They planned on that. You do one charge shot to offset, and it should skip the flashes. Okay, thankfully we just spammed him to death. And it turned out to not be a problem. Oh, wait. You got to give me something, buddy. You don't just drop into the water. Oh, you can recharge the battery. I got you. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that one up. Megaman 3 Buster Only Deathless. Nope, not that. Not quite that hard. That's insane. Wow, Buster Only Deathless. I can't even imagine doing that. But it's going to be something extremely hard. And I'm looking forward to trying it. 85 degrees. Holy crap, man. What's the humidity? That's the more important question is what's the humidity like? Probably like 80% too. All right, let's look out for the rays. Oh, that'll help. We're going to need a lot of health for Dive Man. Dive Man is one fight I remember really well because I've had to fight him so many times. All right, we got to get the whale. All right, eventually we're going to be able to go down and get wire. That's right here. We need to go get wire. No, it's like Wily's Castle in Mega Man 2. Alright, wire should be right here. There's wire. Wire is like semi-useful. It's not great, but it's not terrible. We're doing Mega Man 1 Buster Only. I decided to do the rest of the NES lineup with Buster Only. This will come in handy later. Tiber, that's awesome. Same challenge I'm working on as well. Same thing. Mega Man 1 Buster Only was tough. It was difficult. The Iceman fight, I think, is the worst part. Getting the timing down on Electman and Iceman was the worst part of the Mega Man 1 Buster Only run. You can stun lock Electman, but it's really difficult to pull it off, and then Iceman, you just have to dodge perfectly. Oh, I did not mean to fall down here again. Whoops. All right, that's going to make me go back. I was glancing at the chat. Whoops, my bad. Dude, Nate, you had snow? It's already 80 here with 65% humidity. It's pretty much going to be suffrage for the rest of the summer. The high today is supposed to be 50 today. That must be nice. I'm jealous. I'm very, very, very jealous about that. Extremely jealous. Because this is my least favorite time of the year. Why did I do that? Not a good decision. Not a good decision. The water level was too low to make that jump. Well, there went that extra life I got. You can only jump as high as the water. That was totally my fault for not paying attention there. Having a Japanese game where you kill big whale is a bit on the nose. Yeah, that's true. A bit dark. That is true. Getting a bit warm here, dude. 50. I'm just so jealous. Because it's only going to get worse from here on out where I am. It's going to get just absolute non-stop humidity. I don't even mind the heat that much. I just hate it when it's humid. Corman, you have it even worse being in New Orleans. I guess I shouldn't be complaining. But you lived here for a while. You know it gets humid in Alabama. Alright, and blow up that depth charge. Alright, we need to kind of make a good jump here. Alright, here's where I got myself killed on a previous playthrough by jumping over that depth charge right into those spikes. I was like, oh, look, I found a shortcut. Nope, went right into the spikes. Okay, we're at Dive Man with a couple of lives and full health, so maybe we can beat him. He's tough. It's gonna be a tough fight. Having bad RNG on Yellow Devil. Yeah, if Yellow Devil spawns his eye up top on the Buster only run, you can't hit him. Who said this pansy was tough? I did. And then we beat him without taking a hit. Hitless run on Dive Man Buster only. How the crap did that happen? Wow. Wow! I'm kind of shocked that that went so well. It just happened to work out good that time. We got a 1 credit clear going, by the way. That's not going to last. That's not going to last. All right, who's next? We've killed we've killed 4 of them already. All right, who should we do next? We're going to do the Skullman stage. Let's do it. Capcom had a thing for whales at the time. Breath of Fire 2 has a dungeon inside of one. I haven't played Breath of Fire 2 yet. I've heard that's a good game, though. I've heard that is a really good RPG. That was kind of trolly right there. Okay, you can destroy those projectiles. And there's a 1-up. 1 credit clear run is alive and well right now. Not that we're going to get that. We're going to die at some point, but keep it going as long as possible. Easy peasy, I guess so. I was expecting Dive Man to be one of the tougher bosses, but I guess he wasn't. Can't believe they let you destroy Dive Man's projectiles with the Buster. Otherwise, yeah, that would have been a much tougher fight otherwise. Drill isn't fun. Yeah, we should probably do Drill Man next. He's got a really trolly... He goes underground, but then he's got like the drill missile thing that does a lot of damage. And that's going to be a legit concern there. You made that easy. I don't know how that happened, Goten. That was one of those lucky moments that I can't explain. Cannot explain it. Because this has been a pretty clean run so far. I can't complain. How about giving me a 1-up? How about it? Thank you very much, buddy. Wow, that guy is coming through like crazy. That's 2 1-ups from that guy so far. I don't remember that guy's name. It's not Beat. What is that little red guy's name? I've heard it like a million times and I can't even remember what it is. Eddie, that's it, of course. That's it. Thank you, Boot. Drill is just a waiting game. Speedrunners hate his RNG. Yeah, if he goes underground over and over, I bet the speedrunners are going ballistic about that. Another 1-up. That's going to help our cause with getting a possible 1 credit clear, but nah. That's not part of the challenge. That is not it. We just want to finish the game. I guess I remember more about this game than I thought. I thought I was going to have to relearn a lot of it, but we did play it pacifist, so that kind of makes you learn everything. But still, Buster only. I've never fought any of the bosses in this game with the Buster only besides this run, so... Alright, how about nope, no health back. I don't remember what Skullman has. It puts like a shield up and then runs at you or something. Something like that. I don't really remember. Guess we're about to find out. It's flip top at the time, changed correctly to Eddie around 7. Okay, so that was part of that renaming something for the U.S. audience, I'm assuming. Alright, here comes Skullman. What's he gonna do? Alright, he's got a regular gun. That's really not good right there. Alright, he does run at you. We should honestly get closer. Alright, it's going to take some practice to get that timing down. He runs after the skull shield. Okay, so he's about half health there. How many lives do we have to work with? 3. Okay. See, I'm going to suffer on this guy now because Dive Man went so well. Now this guy's going to be a major problem. Watch. That's kind of the way it works sometimes. Alright, Skull Shield. Shield down, run, jump. Okay. Crap, he blocked it. That's a miss. That's a big fat miss right there. Uh-oh. Why am I not charging? I was holding the B button down. I was not getting a charge. This is a tough fight. Whatever weapon you're supposed to use against this dude kills him quick. Eddie was being based on Eddie Van Halen. That makes sense. No wonder they changed it. No wonder. Alright, getting the pattern down better. Pretty easy when you get the pattern down. Had to see the fight a couple of times. Timing is tight on that little charge move he does. Alright, so that's done. Who should we... I guess we'll do the Drill Man stage next, because that boss is kind of trolly as well. We got Skull Barrier that we're not going to use. We're not going to use any of the special weapons. The only time we're gonna have to use one special weapon only at a certain spot, and that's the final Wily fight. You can't hurt that Wily fight with anything but the Pharaoh Shot. So it's pretty much Pharaoh Shot or bust with that. All right, here we go with this stage. It was absolutely hellish when we did a pacifist run. I was stuck on this stage for like over an hour. But on the pacifist run, we used all the boss weaknesses, so all the boss fights were easy, but the levels themselves were really frustrating and difficult. Now it's going to be the opposite. Now the boss fights are going to be the problem. I usually use the Buster on like the standard levels anyway. Alright, fine to take a hit there because I can just get my health back. I think there's a place to get a 1-up in this area, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's a 1-up over here. Not sure if that's worth the risk of actually trying to get it, though. I don't think I'm going to try and get that. I don't think we need it, especially since the checkpoint wasn't right there anyway. I don't think. I think we're at the checkpoint now. Good jump. Excellent jump. Excellent. I think I need me a new controller. I think that's what I need. Get me a new controller. Yeah, we could. I was not even at the checkpoint there. I should have gone for that 1-up. We'll try and get it this time. And then probably die again, because I don't know how to like get out of that area. Actually, I do know. We could use the bats as like the iframe. Typically Buster until I know what to use where. Yeah, that's pretty typical strategy there. Yeah, I'm blaming the controller. Absolutely, Nate. I've griped about this controller before. I'm not really pleased with it. It's just a standard Xbox controller, but it hasn't been doing me well lately. I feel like it's eating inputs, and the D-pad is too stiff. I've got a lot of complaints about it. That's how we're going to get the 1-up. That's how you get it. There's probably a better way to get it, but that's a safe way to get it. Yo-Noid is better. Yo-Noid got a little bit better after I got better at the game. Maybe I enjoyed it a tiny bit more. I still don't think it's a good game, but maybe it's not quite as bad as I thought it was. It was one of those steep learning curve games. That's how I'll classify Yo-Noid. Athena's kind of the same way. You have to learn. It's not a game you just pick up and instantly like feel comfortable with. Like a Megaman game is much more of a comfort type game to me anyway. This is a game you could play for the very first time, feel like, oh yeah, controls are good, enemy hitboxes aren't going to screw me over. But yeah, every Yo-Noid has all that bad stuff. And you have to learn to account for all that before the game becomes somewhat playable. Probably going to take a death here in a second since I have no health. Typical speedrunner's excuse, smart way. I'm going to die here for sure. Yeah, speedrunners have a lot more to complain about than I do, honestly. Dead. Dead. I don't like this level. This level was a problem the first time I did it, and it's going to be a problem this time. How far back are we? We're at that E-Tank. This is a no E-Tank run, so we're not getting that. Don't need E-Tanks. I think E-Tanks make Mega Man games way too easy. I mean, the boss fights are pretty much designed where you can kill them without the E-Tank. And then when it's like a close boss fight, you fight him, and then you're both at like 10% health, and then you just pop an E-Tank and it's an easy win. To me, it's a little bit cheesy. Okay, how are we going to deal with this? And then we still have to deal with Drill Man. I could farm a little health here. That might be a good idea. Mega Man would be better with a pizza eating contest. The pizza eating... You know what? That's a good point, Neff. You know what? Yo-Noid would be a lot better with real boss fights instead of the pizza eating contest. I just don't find the pizza eating contest to be even worthy of being in the game. There's a nice one-up right there. How are you supposed to get past that without taking a hit? How do you do that without taking a hit? It seems impossible to do that without getting hit at least once. And you get hit again. Cool. How? The rocks are... every single time it's more rocks. Can I respawn this guy? I'm going to need to. I'm going to need to get some health here. I'm really low because this. If I fight Drill Man now, I'm just going to die. Mega Man games aren't for me, not the way you're doing it. I love the Mega Man games. I love them. They've always been major favorites of mine. And the only ones I'd actually beat when I was a kid was Mega Man 2. Every other Mega Man game I've had to beat on stream. Because for some reason I just never got around to them, or they were too hard for me. There was like a million excuses I had, but yeah, I just wasn't good enough. That's how that worked. And we're getting raided. Welcome in, Pizza. Pizza coming in with a raid. Thank you so much. What were you? You were playing NES. Oh, is the NES tournament golf started? The Ren's tournament. That's something I'm not taking part in because I don't want to embarrass myself. Pizza, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Raspy, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well today. Thank you so much for the raid. About a week and a half. Oh, you were practicing. I got it. Getting some good practice in. Great idea, by the way. I'm looking forward to see who wins that. If Ren competes, I don't think he is, but he would win. Yeah, having a good day. Appreciate the raid very much. We're doing a little Mega Man challenge here, but you guys don't know Pizza. She is a really nice person, always streaming something interesting. Working on Celeste right now. That's not a retro game that I know and love, but it looks like a game I would play because it's in a retro style and very difficult. That's a game I would give a chance to, and I've enjoyed seeing you play that, Pizza. Practicing or learning ways to fail. Yeah, with a golf game, failure is practically inevitable. And I've played that NES tournament golf before. I'm just so bad at it. It's going to be fascinating watching people that are actually good at it. We just played a pizza game. Yeah, and interestingly enough, Pizza, we just finished Yo-Noid. A pizza-themed game that's not good. It's not as bad as maybe I was making it out to be, but it's sure not a good game. Now we're playing a good game. You know, okay, then putting the kicks, and then that's how that goes. That's usually how that goes, right? What game was that? Yeah, it was Avoid the Noid Domino's Pizza. That's what was going on there. Golf is a game of mitigating how bad you fail. That's basically it. It's a par 4, you do it in 4. Or 5, you can get a bogey. Mixer really tore it apart. Well, we did get through it. I agree, Neff. We got through it. But yesterday, it was a total train wreck. I had to learn the game. Ooh, that was a really good dodge there. And I hope we can get more of those. Of course you're going underground. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Avoid the Noid Domino's Pizza game. Never playing that one again. That's done. Alright, see, this is why I had to go into this fight with some health. Alright, go underground again. Go underground again! Oh, he can block my charged shot with that piece of crap? Oh, this is not good RNG. Okay. That was a bloody struggle right there, but we made it through. But yeah, Yo Noid was the game we were playing. It's based on the 1980s, late 1980s, early 1990s Domino's Pizza mascot. Why that deserved a video game is beyond my realm of understanding, but yeah. That's how that went. The Noid may drive LittleMIXER to take hostages. Yesterday, Glove, I was on the verge of that. I was on the verge of insanity with that game yesterday, but thankfully coming back to it today, I was able to kind of refocus. I knew the mechanics better. I knew the stages. I knew what we were up against, and things fell into place, thankfully. Can't wait until Mixer does 9 and 10 Buster only. We'll get there one day, Culip. I've never even played 9 and 10 at all, so we'll have to do like a regular run first. A regular no E-Tank run of all the Mega Man games, and then we'll get into challenge runs with them later. But I've been told Mega Man 9 is quite difficult. So I'm expecting some extreme resistance with that one, even using all the weapons. So a Buster-only run with that is probably going to be something special. Whose Noid is it? Yo Noid, that's right. I thought it was a ridiculous mascot when I was a kid, and maybe it's even more ridiculous now. But the game is maybe somewhat tolerable, Neff. I will give it a little bit of credit. It's not the worst game. Yesterday it was the worst game, but it got better. My opinion on a game usually changes the more I play it, kind of like Athena. I started liking that a little bit more as we dug into it and started figuring it out. Maybe I should be using Rush here. That might be a better idea than using these blocks. Oh, this ladybug thing is trolling me. Alright, that's gotta go. Alright, I'm trying to bait out that, because I know that's going to respawn. There it is. Maybe we don't need Rush here. These blocks don't disappear or anything. If these were those disappearing blocks, yeah, I'd be using Rush. Alright, good run. Good solid run right there. Need more where that came from. So, some dude did an 89 because of the Noid. Yeah, the hostages were taken at a pizza. Oh, we're not doing E-Tanks. Give me a 1-up or health. I'll take either one of those from Eddie here. I love the Noid as an ad character, but I agree. I don't think he needed a game. Yeah, they were trying to cash in on 90s culture or whatever right there, ducking. That was kind of ridiculous, but hey, there's definitely worse games, I suppose. Want to know about those falling boulders now that you're done with that level? Yes, Shrapnel, tell me. I think you're supposed to use like the skull barrier or something to block them, and since we can't use any special weapons, that's a bit of an issue. Oh my god, this part on the Game Boy version of this game was awful. You guys remember when we played the Game Boy version of Mega Man and this level was in it? That was not fun even a little bit. That was miserable. I love 9 and 10. Corman, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all the Mega Mans I've never played before. The newest one I've done is 8. And 8 had the best voice acting you will ever see in your life. I hope to meet those voice actors someday because they were the best ever. It's amazing. Apparently need something called Flash Stopper. You can't avoid them. Oh, Flash Stopper. This thing, maybe. The bright flash or whatever. Okay. So I had to just face tank, basically, there. That kind of makes sense. Oh, this part makes you be a little bit patient. Which could be a problem for me. It's the Pizza Head show. Oh, I have to go again, NORAD. No problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you very much. Have a great rest of your day. Always a pleasure to see you. Glad you got to hang in for a bit. And remember Pizza Head from the Pizza Hut commercials? The Pizza Head I kind of remember that, the Pizza Head stuff. It's been a long time. I remember Noid a lot more. I was not a fan of Pizza Hut as a kid. I know a lot of people have good memories of Pizza Hut. The one local to me was terrible and didn't do me right. They would not put cheese on the pizza. I don't understand it. I don't get it. What's the main ingredient on a pizza besides the bread? Cheese. Well, guess what? They didn't put any on it. I'm still kind of sore about that all these years later because everybody's like, remember all the great times at Pizza Hut? And I'm like, no, because I didn't get any cheese on my pizza. That's how that went. Yes, Allie, the Noid is done. We're never playing Avoid the Noid again. I will avoid the Noid, actually. Welcome back, Allie. Hope the kids aren't driving you too crazy. I hope they're not. Alpha is a bad game. You should play it if you haven't. I have not played it, Glove, but I know about it. So it might end up as a bad redemption at some point. People have requested it. People have requested Kid Cool. Allie, looking at you. And people have requested Dartman, so we have a lot of bad, stupid games to work with. The Pizza Head, not sure I remember that. Pizza Head show was a commercial where Pizza Hut would hawk their latest deal, and then there was another character called Steve who was a pizza cutter. That sounds kind of familiar. I'm going to have to look that up later on YouTube, Goten, because I think I would remember that if I saw it. Pretty sure. Yeah, they put no cheese on my pizza back in the day. Pizza. It was ridiculous. Proto gifting a gift sub to Spade. Thank you very much, Proto. Dude, you know you don't have to do that, man. I really appreciate it, though. Never feel you need to ever do anything like that. Very, very kind, though. They try to kill Pizza Head with a pizza cutter? Okay, that's interesting stuff. That sounds like a commercial that wouldn't fly today. Yeah, most people enjoyed Pizza Hut, Glove. They really did. The one in my area was just hot garbage. That's what that was. And thank you, Proto! Good grief, man. Proto gifting gift subs to Culip and Allie. Proto, thank you so much, dude. You know you don't have to do that, man, again, but that's very, very kind. Thank you so very much, man. Enjoy, you guys. Please thank Proto, because that was very kind, guys. Please give them your thanks. Culip and Allie. Allie says they're sweet kids. Okay, you're lucky then, because I used to drive my mom nuts all the time with my antics of yelling at video games. Turn that game off. No, I'm about to beat the turbo tunnel. Turn it off. That's how it was for me growing up. But again, thank you very much, man. I request Wall Street Kid. Request denied. We're not doing the stock market, Neff. We're not doing that stuff. I refuse. That game that should not exist. That's a game for like people in their 50s or something. And that don't even like video games. That's not made for people like like us. Oh, no problem, Pizza. You enjoy your nap. No problem, and I appreciate the raid very much. I will catch you later. Thank you so much. Raspy's got to run for now. No problem, Raspy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it very much, man. I will catch you later also in somebody's channel at some point in time. I always see it like so many people in everyone's channels like every evening. Pizza the Hut. Just put a link to the commercials in the Discord. Thank you, Goten. I want to see that. Thank you very much. And I don't remember how to fight Dustman, by the way. This could be a problem. Doesn't he have a shot you can... Oh, you jump... I do remember. You jump straight up. It'd be great to kill him on this life. Oh, you're not going to vacuum me in, buddy. It's not going to happen. Alright, timing's not too good right now. And it's going to be a close fight. I just missed a charged shot, and that's terrible. Oh, you had to do that, block my shot. Alright. That was fortunate to beat him on the first try. That was fortunate. Legend has it that in Europe, Pizza Hut is going to be the last restaurant chain that survives the franchise, whereas in the U.S. version of the movie, it's Taco Bell. You know what? I agree on both accounts there, Coffee. Taco Bell would survive like a nuclear winter or something, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure about that. Dude, only Toadman is left. We're doing a 1 credit clear. 1 credit clear, Buster only, no E-Tanks. That's not going to last. It's Wall Street Kid, not Wall Street Man. Yeah, well, the guy in the game, Neff, he's like, what, 20 years old or something? It's close enough. It's close enough, and besides, nobody needs to be playing that terrible game anyway. That's not fun. That's real life stuff. Who wants to do that kind of stuff in a video game? I know I don't. I don't care about the stock market in a video game. Who cares? If I want to hear about the stock market, I'm listening to my dad gripe about it. I don't need that in a game. Do I need to use Rush here to get past this? I think I might. Just going to make sure. Let's use Rush Coil. Yeah, I don't think I would have made that jump without Rush. Taco near me in my late 20s having nachos that seemed to give me the shits every time I ate them. I think that's pretty common with most nachos. I don't trust anything about this. Let's get Balloon out. Balloon's like item 1 from Megaman 2, which is a really good item. Alright, I think Toadman's really easy, but this stage is kind of trolly with all this wind and rain going on here. The game I remember not being good was Master Chew and the Drunkard Who. That game sucks. That is a terrifyingly bad game. And I don't know if I want to add it to my redemption list or not. I have to research it a bit. If it's just like a standard platformer, maybe. But if it's one of those mazy type games, I definitely won't put it up. We've done enough of those mazy type. How did I not make the jump? What did I say about this level being a little bit trolly? Back to the beginning? Back to the beginning. Cool. Okay, well that was a wasted life. How many more? 1. Alright, just got that life back. Okay, that was like a time warp. We're going back in time now and pretending that death never happened. That's how that worked. Add Prince Valiant to the NES. Isn't that a comic strip, Kane? That's a video game? Prince Valiant. That's like that comic strip that's been in the newspapers for like 80 years or something. Is that really a video game, or are you just making stuff up? Because I've never heard of that. It was a comic too. Okay, so it is a game. It's also an NES game. Really bad. Ask Chalk about it. Chalk is... well, I bet that was fun, watching Chalk play a really bad game. He gets saltier than I do at stuff like that. 3 or 4 Pizza Hut shops here in Italy, no more than that. I'm surprised you allow Pizza Hut in Italy, Shrapnel. I bet Italian people call that like American garbage or something. That would be a safe assumption, I bet. You Italians are like, no, well, we fix real Italian food here, not this corporate American garbage. I bet you've heard that before, Shrapnel. I bet you have. Because if I ever get to visit Italy, and I would love to someday, fascinating looking country, I would find a local Italian place to eat at. If I saw a Pizza Hut there, I'd be like, nah, hard pass there. I'm going to use Balloon here so I don't screw up. I'm going to use Balloon again so I don't screw up, because we're fighting against the current. I'll research Prince Valiant first before I put it up. I'm not making that mistake again, Kane, of putting games up without looking at them beforehand. That's how we got into things like Captain Planet, because I didn't know anything about them. People were like, oh, hey, Mixer, Captain Planet's a horrible game. You should put it up for redemption. I was like, okay, I will. And look what we got into with it. A nightmare. I knew Superman 64 was going to be bad. That's on me. But a lot of other games, I should have researched more. Come on, this snail. Alright, there it goes. It's still a comic. It was hilarious. It's still going. Okay, my parents get a newspaper. I guess I could check with them, ask them, hey, Dad, I guess Prince Valiant's still going in the newspaper, right? He could tell me. My parents don't modernize too well, but I guess I don't either. I'm still playing. I only prefer retro games. And they only prefer retro newspapers, so I guess we're kind of the same after all. They also still have a landline phone. Do you guys know anyone else that still uses a landline phone? What is going on here? The current's really bad. That's what's going on here. There he goes. Where's Toadman? We're getting close to him. Cool, that was nice. Maybe we should farm some health on this fish. I'd probably like to see that, Kane. I just probably don't have enough time to watch it. It's probably why there's 3 or 4. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Neff knows having Pizza Hut in Italy should be a crime. Okay, there I go with my usual trick of trying to farm health and losing more than I gain. In fact, I'm about to take a death here from this fish. All right, let's just be more aggressive with it. That's usually the problem. All right, get the health back. We can farm up a little health here. That's fine. All right, I'm not specifically farming 1-ups here, but if they want to drop, I'm not going to complain. I'm trying to get health back. Yeah, you could do a 1 credit clear if you wanted to just like farm 1-ups endlessly here. That would be a thing, but I'm just trying to get health back. Starbucks are 5 or so all over the country, dude. Shrapnel, if there were that few Starbucks here, I think Americans would start rioting. There's a lot of people that feel like they can't survive unless they have their Starbucks every day. I mean, they're literally that insane about it. Their day cannot begin until they purchase their $10 coffee or however expensive they are. I've never had anything from Starbucks, and I don't think I ever will. It's one of those trendy places. Like, oh, I went to Starbucks. Look what I've got, guys. And I'm like, yeah, you got that, and I've got $11 extra in my pocket that you don't. That's like people that buy those like $80,000 trucks and stuff. And yeah, I know, here I am being judgmental again. Here I am judging people, but there's like down here in the South where I live, it's very popular to buy these trucks that cost like $80,000. And I always make a joke to like people I know that also are like in the same, that feel like it's kind of crazy. There's people that have an $80,000 truck sitting outside a house that's not worth that. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, I'm complaining. Look how many 1-ups we're getting. I'm not trying to farm 1-ups. I'm just trying to get my... Oh, we've got plenty of health now. Well, we did until this fish hit me. Oh, it didn't hit me. Never mind. Yeah, the big truck culture here, Kane, it's not for me. I think it's a big waste of money to drive your $80,000 truck to the grocery store. And that's what they do here. They buy an $80,000 truck to drive to the grocery store. It's unbelievable. I mean, if you're hauling stuff around all day, I'd totally understand it. You need the horsepower, you need the space, you need all that good stuff. I get it. But most people want to buy the truck just so they can be seen driving it. And I don't think that's worth $80,000. I think I can find other things to spend my money on than that. I don't even know why I even bothered to farm health here. I forgot we were fighting Toadman. He doesn't even do anything. I forgot oh, he is going to do something. Oh, he was about to use the Rain Flush move, but I apparently interrupted him. I thought he was going to jump. Okay, he's gone. Start the day without my coffee either, but I make it home, and when I wake up and it's real coffee. Yeah, make your own coffee. You don't need your freaking Starbucks. There's people here just insanely obsessive about it. And I mean, that's fine. If it's for them, it's just not for me. I don't see the obsession on it, though. There are also people with $300 smartphones. Now, I don't remember even how much. I've got an iPhone 6. I'm not going to upgrade the thing until they force me to. You know, have you guys seen people line up outside buildings when, like, the new iPhone comes out or whatever? You have these kids camping out to get the latest model iPhone with, like, tents and stuff on the sidewalk. Do people still do that? I hope they don't. I hope not. Yeah, make coffee at home. You'd save a fortune. Burnout. Exactly. Exactly. On diesel fuel. Teslas, I wouldn't mind having one of those Teslas with the self-driving features. I know it's not real self-driving yet. What's it called? Autopilot? I wouldn't mind having one of those. I want as much automation in a car as I can get. The last thing I want to do is fight traffic after I've done working or trying to get somewhere. I hate traffic. So when it comes to like a Tesla or something like that, I wouldn't mind having one, Kane. I wouldn't. I don't know that much about them, though. I've seen like two in my entire life. They're not popular here. Everybody wants a freaking $80,000 truck. Overpriced coffee that costs them 11 cents to make, and they charge $10 a cup. I know, exactly, Knight. Exactly. It's nuts. It's madness. And people think they can't survive without it. So what are we looking at? I've got 6 lives. We might actually do this 1 credit clear. And I wasn't even trying to farm lives. I was trying to get health earlier, and lives kept dropping. Just like that. Lives are still dropping. If lives keep... Well, there went another one. Well, that one went down the hole. I couldn't do anything about that. But... Oh, I slipped off. There's ice here. Back to the beginning? No, we're at a checkpoint. Good. Always shooting him first makes him jump. That's why I used to do him first. Yeah, I think the first time I played this, people were telling me, just do Toadman first. You'll kill him in no time. And that he's no threat at all. And I fully understand that now. They should have at least given him something else to attack with. Bosses being that easy is probably an oversight by the developers. Boy, this would be hard to do deathless. Any of these types of games are tough deathless. We're going to work on Megaman 3 as far as like a deathless game. We're going to work on that. We're going to work on Ghosts and Goblins, 1 credit clear. Try Contra again. We almost got Super C deathless yesterday. I think that's a worthy challenge to work on. Not processed shop-made coffee in years. Always processed coffee prepared in my own kitchen. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's what you want to do. Alright, balloon, we're going to need that here. If you didn't have balloon here, I guess what would you use? I guess... No, I should be using rush coil. What am I thinking? Rush coil is available. Extra life went down the hole and Mixer followed. I was trying to get that extra life. I almost got it. It was a close call, but I almost got it. Alright, let's fill balloon up. I don't remember how to do this part right here. This looks a little bit ominous. I don't remember where to go here. Goten doesn't drink coffee, prefers tea. I prefer neither one, believe it or not. If I had to choose, maybe coffee. I don't really care for either, though. I know that sounds odd. A lot of people love tea and coffee, and I dislike both. Got to make a good decision there. That was not a good decision. Now it's like Jump King. I'm going to start over. Let's start over. Back to the drawing board on that section. Let's give it another shot. I don't know how to grab the ladder. What am I doing wrong there? Something's wrong. Ryan Pyro, good afternoon, man. Hope you're having a nice evening. Or afternoon. It's 2:30 here. It's still fairly early afternoon. Alright, what are we trying to do here? How do we get past this part? There's not enough room to grab the ladder. Or is there? If I drop off right here when that thing is above me, I can grab the ladder. Okay, I pressed A. I didn't get a response. See, my controller's bad. I pressed A. Nothing happened. That's what they want you to do. Alright, so it's just a tight little jump. It's no big deal. Ryan, hope you're having a nice day, man. Funny thing is, people complain about not having any money while standing in line at Starbucks waiting for their $10 coffee cup and taking on their $15, talking on their $15 cell phone. I totally get that. Totally get it. Makes perfect sense. But yeah, that's the way people do stuff. I like trying. I'm like a penny pincher a lot of times. If there's a way for me to save like $1 doing something, I'm gonna take that opportunity. I'm not gonna just throw my money away. I drive a Honda Civic too. That's a car that's not expensive, but it's high quality and it's not gonna fail on me or anything. But it's not super expensive. I just need something efficient. All right, these bosses, I'm gonna have to learn how to fight them with the Buster, because I've never done that before. I think the ring is what hurts this butterfly thing. Yeah, this thing looks weak to the Buster anyway. All right, well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. That was easy. Just woke up from a nap. Sounds good. We got a lot of people that enjoy taking naps. I'm a person that should never take a nap. If I take a nap, if I dare take a nap, I will wake up like 5 hours later and then not be able to go to sleep the next night. That would happen. I drive a Honda Civic too. Great car. Exactly, Ducking. You can't go wrong with it. It's just nice and efficient. And not overly expensive. That's what I like about it. Give me something efficient. Give me something for my money's worth. That's all I want. I don't care what it looks like, honestly. It could look like a shoebox on wheels, but if it's efficient and doesn't cost me much money, I'll take it. That's all I'm looking for. Shrapnel, you had one too. You really miss it. It's a good car. I'll probably get another one when this one finally wears down, which I like to use stuff until like the wheels fall off, basically. All right, Rush Jet, here we go. Cruddas, thank you, man. Things are going well today. Yesterday was quite a struggle. Things are definitely improving today. I'm going to bail off Rush here. Had to get good. Yesterday was kind of a learning day on Yo Noid, but we did beat Ghostbusters too quickly. That was a major positive. All right, these spiky guys, I'm kind of want them on the... They're just going to respawn. That kind of sucks. All right, clear them out. Back to Rush Jet. Very successful runs in our games today. That's not going to last if I switch to Ghost and Goblins 1 credit clear. I don't remember if those spikes kill you or not. I don't think they do. Can I grab the ladder with wire? Let's see if that's possible. Nope. All right, well, it was worth a shot. Worth a shot. VW for me? That's a good choice too, Go10. Good choice. You can't go wrong with that. Like here, like half the vehicles on the roads are those $80,000 trucks those people can't even afford. It's madness. Absolute madness down here. Good jumping. Why? How am I able to get lucky enough to keep making all these good moves today? This is one of those days where things just are clicking. All right, what do we need to fill up? Rush Jet could use a little bit. Wire could... No, I'm going to get Rush Jet. Rush Coil, I'm not that worried about that. Rush, what are you doing? Get on the screen. There we go. There you go, buddy. Had an Oldsmobile Delta 88 that was my grandmother that she gave me for free when I turned 18. She bought it new in 88, drove it for another 16 years, had to buy a new car recently because it stopped running. Now that's what I'm talking about, Knight. That's getting your money's... Actually, since you got it for free... That's really getting great value out of it. I love that. I think maybe the people that buy a new car all the time are those same people camping out to get that new iPhone that's like runs about 2% better that you can't even notice. Same type of thing. All right, we could get some Rush Coil here. Let's go ahead and get that since it's available. Might as well. I'm lucky, not skilled. This feels like a lucky run on everything today, Cruddas. Everything's just clicking. Very little problems with Yo Noid. No problems at all with this so far. And there's another one up. I guess we could get up there with Rush Coil. Alright, let's wait for the spike. These spikes might kill me. I don't remember. This is such a... I don't remember what boss this is, by the way. I have no idea what we're about to fight. But I'm going to charge up. What's it going to be? I'll recognize it once I see it, but I don't remember what the order of these. Oh, crap, this thing. Okay, I remember this. This thing. You have to hit that sensor in the middle or whatever. I remember now. Not going well. Okay. So you can't touch it. I don't really remember how to fight it. And it took a decent chunk of damage from a charge shot. So we can kill it with this weapon. I'm pretty sure the only boss we're not going to be able to use Buster on is the final Wily form. I think everything else we should be able to beat with the Buster. Alright, gotta take less damage there. I should only hit it once and then move on. Same people are waiting for the new flavor of coffee at Starbucks. Yeah, I know. People are ridiculous. I've never had anything from Starbucks. I doubt I ever will. I don't need things overpriced. Should have gotten in there. Nope. Yeah, cool boss design here. I like this. This is cool. They did a nice job with this one. I'm just going to be patient here. There's no reason to attack it again. I'm not going to risk a death to squeeze in another shot. You normally use ring on this. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember the real weapon for it. But yeah, ring is definitely it now that you brought that up. I'm not going to shoot it again. Or should I? Should I be greedy? I was greedy. Couldn't help it. Love that Delta 88. The newest thing I put in the car was a new AC unit, and when it died, totally worth the money. That, man, Knight, that is awesome. And you saved an incredible amount of money by doing that. Just an insane amount of money. Oh, he's got 1 hit point left. Okay, well, we'll beat him. We will beat him, no problem. I wonder if you can get killed if you get, like, crushed off the screen. I know I took some damage earlier when I got crushed, but I wonder if you could actually get a crushed death here. Alright, well, there's another win. Working our way through Cossack's castle. It's Cossack is the bad guy in this one. See, we're not fighting Dr. Wily, we're fighting Dr. Cossack. So yeah, we've got a different evil scientist in charge of all the bad things happening here. I think it is ring for that fight, Culip. I'm pretty sure. Like 90% sure that's a ring one. Alright, this level... Wasn't this an... This was the auto-scroller level. Okay, I remember this now. Dancing Cossacks, apparently so. He's the guy in charge here. Living in the deep south as we do, AC is in need, and I want to go broke to keep my AC working. You're speaking my language, Knight. You are speaking my language. I'll make do with that a lot, but it won't ever be an air conditioner. There is no survival without the air conditioner here. Not having it is a fate worse than death. I'd never sleep again if you took the air conditioner out of here. I don't think you get crushed, just lose hit points. Okay, that's good to know. I was thinking maybe, Allie, I got lucky right there and just happened to not get crushed, but that's nice that you just can't at all. All these extra lives we've gotten, I guess we're going to get a 1 credit clear. Buster only, no E-tanks. It's unbelievable. I wasn't counting on that, but all these like random life drops have been like nuts in this run. Auto-scrollers do not belong in Mega Man. This one's reasonable. This one seems nice and reasonable. I can tolerate that. Who you calling Buster? Buster. What's up, Photon? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a nice day. Let me get to Photon. For some reason, my stupid bot didn't see you. Let me do a manual shout out for you. There we go. There we go. We fixed it. All good. It's supposed to be seeing everybody that streams, but sometimes it just doesn't. Oh, that was good. Okay, great. Now I'm going to land on that eyeball guy. Alright, so how are we going to deal with this part? I will pinch pennies any way I can, but not when it comes to AC. Same. If you don't have a good AC in the south, forget it. You're not getting 2 minutes of sleep. I was on top of balloon. What am I doing? There we go. Jump over that guy. There we go. That's what I did on the pacifist run. Same thing. Now balloon's low on power. Photon, hope you're having a nice day, man. Always a pleasure. I appreciate you as well, man. I appreciate you also. What is this? Okay, these ledges have to be manipulated. Jumped a little bit too early there. Little too early. How far back? How far back? That was not a good move right there. Is this back at the beginning? I was not even at a checkpoint yet. No, I was actually at the very checkpoint right here. Okay, no more complaining. We're good. Alright, so they want me to do like that. I got it. I've done all these levels before. It's just been a while. I could make do without a heater, but then again, I do live in Alabama, so my views on having a heater are a little bit biased. What am I doing wrong now? What am I doing wrong? I'm not doing this part right. What's going on here? What's going on here? I've got to manipulate these ledges in a smart way, and I'm not doing that right now. Things are good, thanks. Just been making some music while doing laundry. Sounds great. Sounds awesome. Laundry is one of those things you have to put to music to make it tolerable. You can't do something like that in silence. Alright, I'm going to make good moves here. I'm going to make good moves. See, I made good moves that time. I got to the ledge of the platform before I jumped. Alright, see, it's easy. It's not hard at all, it's easy. Alright, this one we're going to have to go all the way down. That was a tight little squeeze right there. Okay, what boss are we doing? Finally worked it out. Heater in the south is like having snow tires in Florida. If you get too hot, all you have to do is just grab 5 quilts and get under them. If you're trying to go to bed and it's too cold, grab 5 quilts and get under them. You're going to be just fine. I've done it before. Oh, this thing. Okay. Alright, well, I've never fought this thing with the Buster. Apparently, it's not much of a threat with the Buster either. Okay, well, you know what, that thing was so pathetic. That was like a trash compactor or something that they like tried to build a combat robot out of, and it failed miserably. That's what that was. That was like a garbage can they modified to try and be a robot to attack Megaman. It didn't work so well. That's how pathetic that boss fight was. Wow. That was unbelievably easy. Bishop, what's up, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day. We're working our way through this, and it's going really well. Surprisingly, we haven't even used the continue yet. I have picked up a lot of one-ups along the way, though, so that's made a difference. Do we need any of that stuff? We're full power on all our stuff. Yeah, if you're playing music during laundry, it's much more fun. You can make it fun. You can make anything fun with decent music going in the background. Twin cockroaches. What a pathetic boss fight, man. I was expecting a lot more out of that. Alright, I guess we could get a little bit of health back right there. Not that I really need it, but that was a good jump. There we go. If I get cold, I'll grab a blanket. I do the same thing. Even in the middle of winter, I set the thermostat like 65 or something. That's probably too much. And then I just put on a light jacket in the house. You'll save money. Nothing wrong with that. There goes that. Mega Man 4 is perfectly ported to SNES not that long ago. An SNES port of Mega Man 4? That'd be cool to see. It'd probably end up looking a lot like Mega Man 7. Mega Man 7 was a bit of a controversial game for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't like it. They compared it to Mega Man X, which I haven't really played before. But Bishop, hope you're having a nice day, man. We're making solid progress here, working our way through Dr. Cossack's castle here. That was a hit we didn't need to take. Alright, that worked perfectly. I admit that my no-car approach to life also has drawbacks such as enduring the rain or snow when the weather is bad, but I'm quite hardened against the cold, and for reasons my colleagues cannot imagine to keep a second set of clothes and a hairdryer at work even though I'm bald. You know what? That's a good idea. I would do the exact same thing in your shoes, Coffee. I would. I'm honestly envious. I am. I am envious of that. Here, you have to have a car to do anything. You want to do anything outside your house, go anywhere else, you got to have a car. It's probably designed that way on purpose just to benefit the car industry or something, I don't know. But it's not good. You have to spend a fortune on stuff you don't want to. I don't think we need to go that way. That way wasn't looking good. You know, we didn't need to go that way anyway. Perfect. So direct port, no graphic changes, but as an MSU1 hack, Mega Man X is a great game. Definitely recommend it. Yeah, we'll be playing Mega Man X at some point. Kind of playing them like in order, chronological order of how like the series events played out. So we'll get to the X series at some point in time. Definitely expect it. I've never really played them before. So that should be interesting. Sad thing is that we call winter, the stores get overstocked with heaters at 50% off. Yeah, Walmart and like grocery stores and stuff, they stock 1 million heaters. And I'm like, why? We don't even need them. Ridiculous. There's a reverse engineered Mega Man 4 is basically the same on SNES as NES. Okay, well that's interesting. They kept it in 8-bit mode, but you can't go wrong with 8 bits. 8 bits is awesome. Oh, Dr. Cossack's here. All right, how do we? Where's the hitbox for this fight? That's it. All right. He's a claw machine, like back in the old arcades of the day. That's what this looks like. This is definitely a claw machine. And the prize right now is Mega Man, but I'm not gonna let him catch me. Speaking of claw machines, I've got something right sitting here on my desk that came from one. Alright, wow, that was hard. That was hard. Oh, Proto Man rescued Kalinka. Please, Mega Man, don't. My father's not really evil. Dr. Wily took me hostage and forced my father to fight you. Please, Mega Man, don't hurt my father anymore. Oh, Kalinka, father, Mega Man, forgive me. You betrayed me, Proto Man. I'm gonna break you, Mega Man. I bet you guys didn't see that coming. I bet you guys did not see that coming, that Dr. Wily was behind the plot all along. I bet you never saw this coming. For you guys that have never played Mega Man 4, who is surprised that it was actually Wily all along? You thought it was Cossack, but it was me, Wily. Of course it was. Some people are walking train rails and are freezing at 75. That's people down here, Culip. It gets below 75. These people down here think they're in a blizzard. It's insane. And I hear people up north talk, hey, it doesn't start getting cold until it gets to be like 18 or something. Oh, 35, that's shorts weather for a lot of people up north. And it is, honestly, it has been for me as well. I fit much better in with northern style weather without a doubt. Oh, this level was terrible doing it on pacifist mode. This was one of the worst levels. My kids have to go somewhere. We use our immediate social surroundings to organize rides and to make a point to pay these people for their services. They're cooking out for my wife and kids after all. So use cabs if I have no choice, which are not cheap here. Those come up rarely. But probably you save money in the long run over the year, Coffee, by not having to pay like car payments and car insurance, which is a huge, huge thing here. The insurance industry is just, it's absurd here. Thought Wily turned after Mega Man 3. That's what he told us. That's what he wanted us to believe. Jazz, welcome in, man. Thank you for the follow. Good to have you here. Working on a little Mega Man challenge here, and it's going surprisingly excellent. Surprisingly excellent would be a good description of this run, which is not what I was expecting, but it's just going good. We're gonna keep the no credit clear run alive if we can, but we do have all the bosses to face off with in a minute. That is later in this level. See if we can grab that. Back to Buster. Oh, we also had people who acted as if I was insulting them for paying them. But here they would steal your money, Coffee, so be thankful. They just steal your money here. Everything is tip-based in the United States. It's kind of ridiculous. Not a fan. I should have used... Why did I just... All I had to do was use Rush Marine. I thought I could make that jump. How far back? Oh, we're at the checkpoint. We're fine. We're fine. No, there is no transit service here, unfortunately. None to speak of. Absolutely none. I wish there was, though, because I would definitely use it. If it meant no more car insurance payments, no more giving money to crap like Progressive and Geico, for God's sake. Alright, I think we better turn Rush Jet off here. It doesn't look like it'll fit through there, and I don't want to take another stupid death like that was. Simple enough. Oh, these stupid... This one looks simple. I'll just do this one. Alright. Alright, where do we need to go? Can we make that in 3 jumps? If I jump on this one... that's pretty simple. Okay. Yeah, it's no problem. That's easy. Easy stuff right there. Most of those aren't that simple, though. Some of them get a little more complicated than that. If I could afford it, I would move up north with all the Starbucks I drink and all the $1,500 cell phones and all the heaters I buy. Quit wasting money, Knight. You're wasting money. I know, I'm just kidding. You're doing it right, though. You're doing it right. I appreciate saving money on that type of stuff. Of course, it saves money. Also, my kids walk all the time to lots of places. Coffee Jr. walked 4 kilometers some days when he has 2 and when he was 2.5 does not hurt him at all. Is what people used to do. I know it was totally normal back in the day. Totally normal. That's why a lot of people are not in shape today. Especially here, like it's car or bus for everything. Knew you were going to undershoot that. Yeah, I'm not surprised I did. Yeah, the South is shit about it. Even as Little Rock fast bus service was hourly. I know. They want you to be in your cars using up oil. It's all to drive the oil industry or something, I assume. Studio Scott, welcome in, man. Hope you're having a nice day. Good to have you aboard. Macho Mixer. I wish I could take that kind of compliment. That's far beyond me. But I appreciate it, man. Hope you're having... Oh, God, I hate this fight. I hate this fight. This is kind of trolly. This is going to be a little bit trolly. I've never been able to time this fight out very well. Why am I not able to just time it out? Am I moving too early? What am I doing wrong? Everything. I'm missing it by a couple of inches. And I'm all the way back here again. Yeah, I know that was a joke night. I know. I know. I appreciate your penny-pinching ways. I do the exact same thing. Cream of the crop, Hulk Hogan will feel your pain. Good man, Studio Scott. You're making me want to go back and watch some 80s wrestling again. 80s wrestling was where it's at, and very early 90s. My timing on that fight was just absolutely dreadful. Why are you jumping to shoot it? Don't you have to? Slowing your ability to slide under it? I thought you had to jump to hit that. Do you not? Oh, okay, well that's nice to know, Fox. I had no idea you could shoot that guy on the ground. Alright, well, botch that up. Botch that up. Interesting note about this stage, every single enemy is a Met. Yep, they're cluing you in on what the boss is going to be with all the little Mets here. Yeah, I thought you had to jump to hit that guy. I really did. Apparently not. Alright, back to it. I can't believe there's no freaking checkpoint at the boss. That's kind of stupid. Like most levels have a checkpoint at the boss, but not this one. Kill the Met. Oh, we got our life back. Okay, time warp. That last death never happened. Alright, let's see if we can not jump. You don't have to jump. Okay, I had no idea. That is incredible. This game isn't misery. I'll help. Okay, I appreciate it, Fox. That is amazing. I did not know you could do that. I'm still getting hit by the little Mets from the ceiling anyway. Oh, that is much easier. That is so much easier. Nice tip, Fox. Thank you. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? I hate this boss. This boss is giving me problems. Wow! You seriously? Seriously? It's hitting me by like a literal centimeter. Whatever. It's okay. We survived with a hit point. 1 freaking centimeter right there. Nothing means nothing. That's right, Doctor. Early WWF wrestling. Bret Hart. Yeah, that's right. The Hart Foundation, the Rockers, Demolition, the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, all that good stuff. That was good wrestling days. Still remember the feud between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant when Andre ripped Hogan's gold chain off his neck. My young self was shocked. I remember that too, Allie. Somewhere, most of us were probably watching that at some point in time. And then Hogan freaking body slams Andre the Giant. That was crazy. That's legitimately strong to be able to do that. Dude weighed like 600 pounds or something. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. I don't remember where to go on this level. Probably not a big deal. Yeah, it's no big deal. The way, it's not exactly a maze. It's not Captain Planet. I don't know what I'm concerned about. Whoa. I guess we're going to need Balloon to get over there. Yeah, we're going to need Balloon. Yeah, I think WrestleMania 3 was Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan, I want to say. My numbers might be off, but I'm pretty sure that was WrestleMania 3. 1 hit point crew hype, I know. That was just ridiculously lucky to end up with 1. The Bushwhackers, oh my god, I remember the Bushwhackers. They became like a comedy wrestling team after being like serious for like, they were like in WCW, some other group. And then in WWF, they were the Bushwhackers. And all they did was that flailing arms thing. It was kind of ridiculous looking, but it was popular, so they stuck with it for a time. Hogan was scared of Andre in real life. He tells a story about it. I'd be scared of a dude that big, too. I absolutely would be. I'd be kind of terrified. WrestleMania 3. Okay, so I made a lucky guess there. Ultimate Warrior, Jake the Snake, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Those were the days, man. Those were good times. Those were good times. I can't name a single active wrestler now unless like somebody like The Rock is still active, which may or may not be true. But I can't name anyone right now. My time was early 90s, late 80s. After that period in wrestling ended, I kind of just quit paying attention to it completely. But those were the days. You grew up in WCW in the Attitude Era. Yeah, that was a little bit after my time. But I do remember those. And WCW was good in the late 80s and stuff too. You had Sting, Lex Luger, all those guys were big time into it at that point. I think Ric Flair was still in WCW then. I don't remember. It's been way too long. Coffee Jr. 6 now. I baited him today to go to the store and buy mineral water. Aside from being hardly able to carry the water back home on his own, the fact they probably would not sell anything to him on his own, he refused because I do not know how to read prices. Those cries, how am I supposed to give it to the cashier? Panics, how am I supposed to know whether he gives me the right amount back? I had to console him. Why didn't he say no? Oh my God. Hey, he's thinking about a lot of important stuff though, Coffee. That's good. That's good. That sounds like a smart kid. The Repo Man, that was smashed from demolition. Oh my God. The Repo Man. Now, though, those are some crazy memories there. Oh, this boss looks like it's going to be a piece of cake with this weapon. None of these bosses are hard. Even with the Buster, you don't need the special weapons in this game. You don't need anything. Oh, I missed him. Hold up. Who needs the freaking special weapons? It's easy anyway. This is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Really cool moment when Undertaker threw Mankind off the top of the cage in a cage match. That was exciting, I seem to remember. Undertaker was part of just so many ridiculous matches that was insane. How much money is that dude worth? He ought to be worth a fortune. How much money has he made Vince McMahon? That's a real question. But Coffee, that's cool. The kid is smart. The kid is intelligent thinking like that. He knows about those real life situations that could pop up like that. He's concerned. Let's get this one up. I think this is about to be the boss rush, and I don't know what order to do them in. I'm just going to have to kind of guess here. Guess we could work around like clockwise or something. Crazy to think the Macho Man played professional baseball for the Reds. I'm not surprised. Those guys had to be really good athletes. But yeah, that's kind of insane. I think his name was like Lanny Poffo or something, his real name. Something like that. I don't remember. It's been such a long time. Sad a lot of those guys aren't even alive anymore. I think a lot of them were taking a combination of cocaine and steroids. That's not a good combination for your heart whatsoever. Alright, I'm full health. We don't need nothing. Let's go. The Undertaker's career spanned the majority of my life. That dude just never stopped. Never stopped. Yeah, they quit making Wily hard bosses until 7 or so. Yeah, Wily on Mega Man 7 with the, that was a bit nuts. That was kind of crazy. We did Mega Man 7 without the E-Tanks. That was very painful. But I'm kind of glad that's over with. Oh, it's Drill Man. Okay, so we're starting out with a hard fight. I suppose that's a good thing. Alright, good. This is the kind of start we need for this fight. This is going to be a fun fight. Being able to block my powered shot is nuts. That's crazy. Alright, he's going to do that again. That's good. Speedrunners everywhere getting furious at this move. Yeah, this move, if you're doing a speedrun of this game and he keeps going underground, that's going to screw the entire speedrun up. And he did it again. He did it again. Honestly, the Wily fight that gave me the most trouble was not the one in Mega Man 7, it was the one in Mega Man 8. That Wily fight in Mega Man 8 without the rush heal thing, that one you can't predict what he's going to do. He's got like 3 or 4 different attacks. At least the Mega Man 7 Wily fight has a consistent attack pattern. A hard to dodge one, yes, but consistently the same thing. Alright, that was a good start right there. Should just work around the room maybe counterclockwise. I don't know who's where. I don't remember. It's been too long. We've played too many of these games. Classics, welcome in, buddy. How you doing today? Hope you're having a nice day. Hope all is well with you. You're playing Batman. You made it to level 4 of Batman. Knew I wouldn't beat the game, but still had a great time. Well, that's what matters, man. Batman's a good game. It's hard, too. That is a hard game. I liked it a lot. I thought that was a great Batman game on NES. I'd like to play it again. Randall Mario Poffo, according to the okay, yeah, I knew it was something like that. And he went with his name was actually Randy, or shortened to that, and that's where he added the Macho Man thing to it. Very cool. Always fun to learn things like that you didn't know as a kid. Classics, that's really cool, man. That's a great Batman game. It's hard. It's difficult. And here we go with this. Alright, I don't remember what I was supposed to do with this as far as to stop the flash thing. He's gonna get me with it. I know he is. There it is. Of course, I knew that was coming. Oh, that hurt badly. Holy crap. He's gonna die, though. Alright. Alright, we almost took no damage there. So, since I don't know the order of where we're going here, I'm just gonna, like, just go around the room like this. Oh, it's Skull Man. Okay, well, this is a good choice. Because this guy's painful. It's definitely painful. Alright, I missed the shot, I know. He doesn't run very much. I'll take it, man. I'll take a couple of hits, that's fine. Macho Man just found out Miss Elizabeth died in the early... yeah, she had a drug problem, I want to say, too. Shrapnel, a lot of people involved with wrestling back in the day had some type of drug problem. That was unfortunate. It was all types of, like, stuff they were taking. I guess the locker room was like just a needle-filled mess in those early wrestling locker rooms. Hey, Super Jeff, what's up, man? Batman's one of my favorite. Yes. Super Jeff, hope you're having a nice day, man. Welcome in. I'm glad you like Batman as well. Batman is an outstanding game. I had not played that till I played it on stream, and I didn't really know what I was getting into. People were telling me, hey, Mixer, try Batman on NES. It's a good game. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot, and I ended up really enjoying it. It was one of the more high-quality games I had played on the NES in quite some time, and I'm ready to play it again, honestly. We can do a punch-only run, and we can work on Deathless, one credit clear. There's a lot more to do with Batman on NES. That'll take some practice, though, since I've only played through it once. But yeah, I want to play it more. Thing is, sometimes simply don't have enough time. Well, you learned about the game, Classic, so you made progress today, whether you beat it or not. You can get back to where you were much, much easier. Can't stay, no sound, but boss capsules going counterclockwise or drill bright. Skull, Dive, Toad, Dust, Ring, and Pharaoh. Okay, thank you, Raku. So who should we do now? I've got decent health. We could take on Dive Man. Thank you, Raku. I appreciate it. Yeah, Batman has no password system. I think it's got like 6 levels total, and the Joker level is hard to figure out. That is a tough level. I was stuck on the Joker level for quite some time. That was a grind, figuring that out. But it was awesome. Drug problems, and there's Chris Benoit. Yep, that was sad. I hate to hear about that kind of stuff. I hate that, but that was wrestling for a way. And yet Owen Hart fell to his death. That happened live. I don't think that was being shown on TV, but that happened at a live performance, yes. Bad stuff that's happened. Hate it so much, but in that line of work, I guess I shouldn't be surprised sometimes. Batman is probably my favorite NES game. It took me 5 years to find a copy for the Famicom. I'm glad you like it too, Shrapnel. I loved it. I love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome game. Chris Benoit almost certainly had CTE. Took a lot of head trauma, yeah. CTE being discovered with the NFL and all that stuff, that's a good thing. So they can try and get that problem under control before it gets too out of hand. But yeah, for some people it might be too late. No problem, man. I'm having a good day as well. I'm glad to hear it, Super Jeff. Always a pleasure, dude. We're having a good time with this Megaman challenge. We're actually got a 1 credit clear going, and I've still got 7 lives, so we may beat this game with 1 credit with this challenge. I was not intending to do that, but the game drops so many extra lives, it's kind of nuts. I was trying to farm health earlier because I was almost dead, and like a million times, enemies just were dropping more extra lives than they were health. Alright, Dive Man can be a little bit of a problem, but you can block his weapon like this. This fight goes awry when you're jumping around too much. Then you can't time what's going to happen. He's going to hit you with that torpedo strike thing, kind of like that. All right, but the fight went clean other than taking one hit from it. Yeah, I was stalling. I was catching up with chat. Blues Boy, welcome in, man. Hope you're having a nice day, dude. Pleasure to see you. The Austin, what's up, man? Batman for NES gave me unrealistic expectations for superhero games as a kid. I bet it did. Because not all superhero games turned out that well, right? Thinking like Superman on NES. Silver Surfer, I'm not going to knock that one. That was okay. But, yeah, Wolverine, that was another bad one. Yeah, there were terrible superhero games. But Blues Boy, hope you're having a nice day, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing we're just working our way through Megaman. We beat Yo Noid earlier. I'm really happy about that. I don't have to play that mess anymore. But, yeah, same for you, Austin. Hope your day is well. Now, I have a PAL copy, too. Shrapnel, that's awesome. You want to have a copy of those. You want to have a copy of the classics. Chris Benoit's story is a real tragedy. After that, WWE never mentioned his name again. They want to bury it. They don't want to hear it. That's one of those sweep it under the rug things, and that's sad for him and his family. Coffee, you going to bed? I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I'm sure it's late where you are, so have a wonderful night. And I will see you probably for tomorrow for our extreme challenge we're going to be doing tomorrow that I'm not going to reveal yet. But it's going to be something, and I don't even think I can do it. But we're gonna go down fighting on tomorrow's challenge. And I want to do something, a crazy hard challenge, simply because I'm happy I don't have to play a trash game tomorrow. All our trash redemptions are done for right now. So, expect something extreme tomorrow, and expect a lot of death and frustration. But I mean, you see that on pretty much every day in my channel anyway, but tomorrow it's going to ratchet up to the next level. But it's a good game. I will reveal that. It's a really good game that we're playing tomorrow. It's a great game, but boy, is the challenge for it going to be stupid. All right, I think this was, Raku said this was Dustman. This was Dustman. Okay, see, I can remember things. I can remember things. All right, now that I know how this fight works, since we saw it a little while ago, if he wants to just keep doing that, he can do it. All right, he's switching to vacuum mode. All right, let's land some hits. Don't jump at me. Things always go crazy when bosses get close to you in Mega Man games. You want to keep them at maximum range. Oh, we just beat them hitless. No problem. Remember seeing Wolverine a lot at Blockbuster and noping out on that? That was one of the worst games, by far. Trash. Effley, welcome, buddy. Hope you're having a nice day. Good to see you, man. Did my shout-out bot get you? It did. Good. Making sure it does. For you guys that stream, I want to make sure to shout you guys out because I love being part of this community, and I've made so many friends, it's crazy. I could talk about that for 2 hours. But yeah, X-Men 2 and Genesis and X-Men Mutant Apocalypse were good, though. I remember, yeah, I watched Stellar Death play X-Men not all that long ago on Genesis, and it was a really tough game. I guess we'll play that one at some point, Fox. The X-Men and X-Men 2, for definitely. Yeah, we'll play those. I think they're already on my list, believe it or not. I have very few PAL NES games. Are way too expensive when compared to Famicom games. Those I have a lot. The PAL games, those were only regional, weren't they, Shrapnel? I don't think those... That would be like Gimmick and games like that that didn't release in the U.S. that I honestly would have liked to have played. There were also a lot of Japanese games that never released here that I wanted to play. I'm good, thank you. I think you need a sponsorship from Ocean Spray. I think I do, Blues Boy. I think I do. This has been my streaming drink of choice for a long time now. Almost 2 years of streaming coming up next month. And this is my go-to every single time. It's got no calories and no fat. It's just got some vitamin C, so yeah, it's good. Spider-Man, the animated series game for Genesis, isn't terrible. The controls are a bit stiff, but doable, plus the game is not that long. Maybe I would consider playing that at some point. I'm always taking suggestions and stuff. Studio Scott, but yeah, why not? I could add it to my list, no problem. Rob says, how do you rank the trash redemptions? I'm going to create a list of that, Rob. Go back through all the trash games I played and rank them from worst to maybe a little bit tolerable. But yeah, that is something I've got on my to-do list, is to rank every trash game we played. Right now, the worst trash game we've completed so far is Captain Planet. That's at the bottom of the barrel for worst games. That's at the bottom. I thought it was going to be Athena. I really thought it was, but Athena, believe it or not, it grew on me a little bit. I think we could do a deathless run of Athena one day. I know that sounds a bit psychotic, but I think we could do it. And I kind of liked a little bit of it now that I know how to play. But yeah, I definitely like Captain Planet less than anything else so far. So that's going to be a thing. We're going to do a whole list of bad games. I don't know if I have 10 yet, so I mean, we could start with a list of what we've done so far. I think that's how that's going to work. I had X-Men 2 pretty damn good. Sounds good. I remember Stellar playing X-Men, and it looked difficult. I want to see Mixer do Deathless, a Silver Surfer. I could probably do a 1 credit clear on a good run. I don't know about Deathless Classics. That's asking an awful lot for a game like that. I would not be above trying it, though. I'd rather like try and do a hitless run like Sean was just doing of Castlevania. I think that would be more doable for me than a lot of deathless runs in other games, simply because I know Castlevania well. I've tried to do a hitless run of Castlevania. I made it to stage 5 a couple of times, but something always went awry. That's okay, though. We can work on that another time. But that challenge has always been a little bit appealing to me. Not like a hitless run of Ninja Gaiden. Forget that. Jukebox, what's up, man? Welcome in. Just catching up with you guys real quick in chat here. Just catching up, and then we'll be back to whatever fight we're about to do next. I don't know where we are in the order. But, Jukebox, hope you're having a nice day, man. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a nice Saturday. Same for you, Gray Foxy. Welcome in. Yeah, things are going excellent today. Yo Noid is done, and we're on the verge of beating this game, too, with the no E-tanks. Buster only, 1 credit clear. Maybe I should just add 1 credit clear to this. How many lives do we have anyway? I've got 7. We'll probably get 1 credit clear. You only got Dark Castle. Yep, Dark Castle will happen at some point. Somebody will redeem it. It'll happen. Expect it. You haven't played Adventures of Dino Ricky? I'm dreading that one. The Renaissance told me that is a insane game. He's told me, he's already warned me about Dino Ricky. I've got it on my list. I don't know if it should be a trash redemption, though. Rather play Superman 64 or Captain Planet? Honestly, Effley, I think I'd rather play Superman 64 again. That's how much I hated Captain Planet. Piece of freaking stupid trash is what that was. I hated it. That needs to go in the trash can and never be mentioned again. Shinobi has maze-like level design, but it's more Metroidvania with segmentation. That's better than just a random maze. Cannot handle a random maze. Athena can be done deathless once you understand how the hit detection works or doesn't work. Exactly, Rob. I think I could do it now. And plus, I took 1,000,000 notes. I would not have beaten Athena if I hadn't been diligent with note-taking. I've got, like, tons of stuff written in Notepad. I've got, like, 80-something screenshots of where I found power-ups. So, yeah, I pieced together my own maps of Athena to beat it, and it paid off. The maps could be better, but it was enough information to squeeze through. So that was a bit of an experience. But, you know, looking back, though, Rob, I really think we could do it deathless. It's kind of built to be done deathless anyway, the way it's set up. If you're dying in Athena, you're kind of screwed, because you probably died because you got a downgrade or something like that. Yeah, Yo Noid is done. We're not playing that anymore. That was not a fun game. Yeah, we can all avoid the Noid, 8-bit. We don't ever have to see that game again. I'm not doing any more challenges with it. We're not doing a 1 credit clear. We're not doing Deathless. No more Noid. No, I don't like the pizza eating game in it. That's crap. Captain Planet on Genesis? I'll have to look at it, Fox. If it's got more mazes and stuff, I'm not doing it. But if it's just like a platformer, maybe. I'll consider it. I will consider it. I rented Dino Ricky when I was a kid for the first and last time. I've heard horror stories about that game, Allie. I'm kind of tempted to pop it in and try it at some point. Just out of morbid curiosity. Isn't Megaman going to overheat and explode? Yeah, he could at any second with this charge going on. That could happen. Let's see who have we not... Oh, Ringman. Uh-oh. Oh, Ringman. Ringman is a problem. He's probably going to beat me again until I remember how the pattern works. Yeah, I don't remember. This is this is one of the tighter patterns you'll see. And I'm not doing it right. You can beat this guy without taking a hit, but the timing is just ridiculously... Okay, well, that ended up doing better than I thought it would. Yeah, early... That's why I don't like those shmup games either. Like Gradius and all those. I cannot stand those games. Those games just irritate the life out of me. Pharaoh Man might be a problem. He's got a powerful weapon. He's got that really powerful charge thing. That does a lot of damage if that hits you. How about not jumping on me? That'd be great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, that was tight. Oh, that was close. All right, now I have to deal with Wily, and I don't remember this Wily fight. Amagon? I don't think I've played that, Fox. I think I've heard you mention that before. Yeah, my finger's going to break before Mega Man overheats, absolutely. It's going to wear out. Captain Planet on Sega, it's a masterpiece. You will like it, I bet, Knight. I totally trust you on that one. Totally trust you. Just a variation on Cutman's routine. Yeah, it's very, very similar to that. Alright, how does this work? Oh, am I not going to get hit here? Oh, I am going to get hit there. Never mind. Whoops. Okay, so Wily can't see me from right here. Great robot he's built here. You can't track Mega Man's position. Can I just stand here and just snipe it over and over? I guess that's what we're going to be doing. Wow, awesome machine he's developed here. It fires these purple fireballs. It hovers up and down. It has a skull design, and it can't detect where Mega Man is. That's great. I remember seeing it at the rental store. Never played it. I'm going to have to check into that one. When you guys bring up names and stuff, I have to get a look at them. You won't believe me, but I'm good at Ring Man. Ring Man takes practice. He's got a definite pattern, but it's quick, and you got to be lightning fast there. Oh, how's this going to work? I don't remember how this fight works. Wow, that might be scary right there. I hope I can hit that hitbox right there. I don't even know if you can reach this fight with the Buster. I'm kind of worried about it. Einhander is more forgiving about death, however, its brutality is no less brutal. You know what, though, Fox? I think I would like Einhander better than like how the Gradius series does stuff. I think I would like it more because it's not overly reliant on power-ups. Life Force and Gradius in those games, they're expecting you to have power-ups pretty much like 90% of the time. And when you die, you lose them. So then what? The game's kind of over, and you might as well just reset at that point. It might as well. Dino Ricky's awful. I don't think anyone likes Dino Ricky. Except for Neff. Neff, are you still here? I bet Neff loves Dino Ricky. He likes all the bad, crappy games. It's a wonderful gem. I'm sure I'm looking forward to that one night. Captain Planet on Genesis. That's going to be wonderful. Oh, you can hit it with that. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a problem. This is going to hurt. Wow. Not much room to work with here. Not much room. All right. This might end the one credit clear. Yeah. Oh, Wily's hurt bad. I'm dead again. That's bad. Okay, so it's a doable fight, but what do we need to do better? Not get hit. Might be a thing. Yeah, I'm taunting the enemies, Allie. That's my fault. I jinxed everything. I'm like, hey, this won't be hard, and then die miserably half a second later. It always happens. How's it been going, Mixer? Been out of most of the stream. Managed to take Yoinoid. Yeah, Yoinoid was not that much of a problem today. We found some like purple building level that was driving me nuts, but other than that, Yoinoid wasn't that bad today. I kind of knew what I was getting into. I knew the controls. I knew the hitboxes. And we were able to beat it on our first try. Luckily enough, I still feel a little bit... Oh, we can't take a hit like that. That was a waste. But Toy God, hope you're having a nice day, man. I got hit again. Does it fire 3 shots and then pause? 1, 2, 3. It fires 3 shots and then it pauses. Okay. Well, I was just guessing randomly there. Okay, this part. This is where Wily's going to put up a fight. How did that not hit? That hit. Okay, so the hitbox is pretty extreme here. All right, I'm winning. It's got 1 hit point. He's dead. Okay, so it wasn't that hard after all. You just got to do it very tightly. Okay, there goes Wily Capsule. Gunjack, what's up, man? Hope you're having a nice day. Happy Saturday. Yeah, Contra's like that too, but Contra's a good game. Contra's pea shooter is good. It's got a nice, fair chance of doing stuff. You can do a deathless run of Contra. I don't know if anybody could do a deathless run of a Gradius game with just the pea shooter and no upgrades. That game is built for upgrades. Any power-ups or anything? You know, we're going to have to... We can't... Okay, the Buster only run here is pretty much done. And now we have to use the Pharaoh shot to finish off Wily. Because he's immune to everything but that. So no more Buster at this point. Get at it Gaming. Welcome in, dude. Hope you're having a nice day. Pleasure to see you. Happy Saturday. Yeah, we're almost there, Nate. We're almost there. Thanks for the GGs. Appreciate it. Happy Saturday indeed. We're almost over. Just watching the streams and playing Dragon Warrior 4 on NES. That's my favorite Dragon Warrior Gunjack of the original set. 4 is a masterpiece. I love that one. It's really, really, really good. Let's catch up with chat real quick before we fight with the good doctor here. It's true, there's a Mega Man Maker game now. Good grief, how punishing does a platform level need to be? There is Mega Man Maker. I've been told about it, and I want to try it at some point. People making their own Mega Man. You'll have like Kaizo Mega Man style levels that are just like nuts and stuff. That'd be fun. Fun stuff and always new. Pretty sure it's been done in all the Gradius games. I don't know if you could. I don't know if you could. No upgrades means you would be really slow, too. I don't think it's doable. I've recently played a game called Arrow Flash, which is a space shooter for Genesis. If you like games like Life Force, it's similar to that. A lot of fun. Hard, though. Rob, I bet I would hate it with a burning passion. I bet I would absolutely despise it, because I hate those kind of games. Those games drive me absolutely nuts with, oh, you took a death? Well, game over. Because now you can't get your power-ups back. Alright, where is he? I do have a limited amount of ammo here. That did not hit him, okay. Okay, this is not going very well. Now it's going even worse. I'm gonna run out of ammo. Cool. Alright, now we have to farm more Pharaoh shot. That sucks. It's a harder fight than I remember it being. Alright. Yeah, I gotta farm more Pharaoh shot. And that's why they put these guys here, so you can farm it back. I did not expect to lose that fight, but haven't seen it in a long time, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Alright, let's farm it back. Goodness. What a pain. Arrow Flash, I'm going to have to check that out. I bet I would hate it, though. Just my initial observation on how I feel about Gradius-type games and Life Force and all those. Oh, God, they make me so ragey. Oh, died. Better start over. All power-ups gone. Better start over. Dragon Warrior 4 was... Well, the new Dragon Warrior... Or I shouldn't say Dragon Warrior. They're actually called Dragon Quest. I grew up with them called Dragon Warrior. They were trying to make it sound more appealing for kids in the United States by calling it Dragon Warrior. Like adding more action into it. But 4 was a very standout game for me in that series. I like the chapters. I like how all the characters came together. You cannot go wrong with that one. I loved it. I'd play it again sometime. I played it on the Nintendo DS, and I played it on the original console. This wouldn't be acceptable design these days with the flashes. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, the mini stories and characters are amazing. They are. They are. It is a masterpiece of a game. I bought it used from Harco Drugstore, Dragon Warrior 4. I can't believe, and it's a rare game too. I can't believe they even had it, but I bought it used there for like $10 or $5 or something. What a steal. Incredible, incredible game. That's like 30 or 40 hours worth of content in that game, which is a lot more than most NES games of that era. Having a good one, man. Getting set up. We're going to start streaming in the next few weeks. Looking forward to it. By the way, how did you find playing Kid Icarus? Any good? Yeah, I grew up, Toy God, playing Kid Icarus as a kid. So for me to go back and play it as an adult, honestly, it made it way easier, even though I haven't touched it in a long time. Some of the parts are kind of trolly. Kid Icarus is a game that gets easier as it goes. It's the opposite of what most games do. The more power-ups and stuff you get, the game gets insanely easy, but it starts out really difficult. It's a hard game to get a foothold in, but once you do, you're in good shape. You're just going to roll through the rest of the game, no problem. I don't even toss the Pharaoh, so I just hold it over my head and let him run into it. I think I did that the first time I fought him, Retro Mike. Believe it or not. Retro Mike, welcome in, dude. I hope you're having a nice day. Let me get you a shout out because my bot didn't see you. I know you're a streamer. Let me get you a shout out, and let's get Toy God a shout out too, because he's going to be streaming also. I'll start doing that. I know you guys. You guys are good people. So I'm going to see if I can, since the bot didn't recognize you, I'm going to have to add it manually, which is fine. It's supposed to see everybody that streams. For some reason, it just decides to skip random people. I have no idea why. Yeah, Dragon Warrior 4 is a rare game. I'm not surprised it's on $200 now. That's nuts. Not surprised. It had a limited release in the United States because they figured people wouldn't care about a role-playing game like that. But I played it not that long after it came out, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. Of course, I'd played all the other Dragon Warrior games up to that point, too. So that type of game was for me. But like most of my friends of that era were not into RPGs. I had to forcibly get the... I just missed power up there. I think the last level of Kid Icarus is difficult because you have to kill a bunch of random enemies to get the final boss to appear. Once you kill a certain amount of enemies, you can get to Medusa. It's a certain number of enemies that have to be killed on that last level. But if you're thinking about playing Kid Icarus, Toy God, I think you'll enjoy it, but just stick with it because the beginning part is frustrating. But once you're through that, the game kind of falls into a decent pattern. And then you can go back later and try and do it deathless and get the best ending on one loop, which I was able to do only because I have a lot of experience with that game. But it was totally doable. Final Fantasy 3, pretty big. Some of my enemies' sprites are in it compared to Final Fantasy 4's, if not better. Final Fantasy 3 I haven't played yet. Fox, that's one I have never gotten to. That was, I don't think that was, no, that was not released in the US. Yeah, that's the one with the first one with the job system. I have not played that one yet. That's got to be a definite future game for me, but not on stream. I don't do RPGs on stream. Those are, for me, they're best served for an off-stream game. All right, now I finally filled Pharaoh Shot back up. If they really wanted you to do that, they could have done something a little bit different here. All right, where's Wily? All right, I got him that time. Where is he? I could just ram this into him. I've done it before. See, it just rammed into him right there. That's a much better strategy. Instead of trying to shoot him, I was trying to aim this stupid thing. And there was... And there went the good doctor. He's done. Most gaming my friends did in the 90s like Big Buck Hunter arcade games. Sounds like people around here, Gunjack. That sounds like people around here. That would be a popular style game here in the South. And we're done. That was not that difficult. We even got a 1 credit clear on this challenge, believe it or not. I was not expecting that. But that's because we got all those extra lives. The game made it easy by giving me so many extra lives. I would have had to continue like 4 times or something. If not. But hey, the game gave it to me. I'll take it. That's awesome, man. Thanks a lot. I'm going to be streaming under another account with one of my buddies. We're called Deep Folly. Yeah, open to all retro suggestions. I'm a big fan of SNES wrestling games like WrestleFest and stuff. Really looking forward to retro gaming. Glad to have you aboard, Toy God. I mean, the retro community is awesome here. This is the best place to be for like just cool people playing retro games. No better place. Thanks for all the GGs, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, Jukebox, Nate, Retro Mike, Gray Foxy, Boot, Rob, Shrapnel, Go 10 with 100 bits. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so very much. You know you don't have to do that, man. I really appreciate it, though. That's very, very kind, as always. Very appreciative. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Jukebox, Toy God, Knight. Yeah, 1cc got it. Classics, thank you. Cruddas, thank you. Start Mega Man and Bass, dip your toes, so to speak. I could. I don't know anything about Mega Man and Bass. We could give it a look. What time is it anyway? Actually, we have a decent amount of time. We have a fairly decent amount of time to work with here. We could do a challenge run. I kind of want to do at least like 1 challenge run of Ghosts and Goblins every day. 1 credit clear Ghosts and Goblins on NES. I kind of want to do at least like 1 every day just to eventually grind to it. I'm not going to sit here and play it for like 3 hours. I would never do that. But I think like doing it at least once every streaming day might eventually get us through it. That was in Texas, Gunjack. Big shock. Big shock. US version of Dragon Quest IV had to be programmed by Huffman Compression, as the text would have been massive without it. I think they did a pretty good job with the text in that one anyway for what they had, and there wasn't a whole lot to work with. Allie, thank you for 50 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Very kind as well. Once again, I'm going to say it. You don't have to do that, Allie, but I appreciate it very, very much. Very kind. Let's play Chip and Dale now. I need to do a Deathless Chip and Dale run, Nate, but I got to practice up on that, maybe a little off stream, to figure out how exactly we're going to get past certain parts, because I still don't know. We got a 1 credit clear of Chip and Dale, but I want Deathless. I want to be greedy. Need to be greedy and shoot for the moon with these types of games. I think that's fun. Next is 5 Buster Only. Yep, Jukebox. Next Mega Man challenge. Well, we got to do Mega Man and Bass. That's like the next real Mega Man game I need to play. So we need like a regular run of that. And then we need a... then Mega Man 5 will be no E-Tank and Buster Only. And then we'll do the same thing with Mega Man 6, 7, 8, and just keep going down the road. We got plenty to work on. Plenty of good stuff. Pacifist Rescue Rangers. I think we could do that at some point. I think we could do it. I highly suggest Bass as a beginner. I think Fox was telling me Bass had like a double jump and started with a dash or something. I know a little bit about Mega Man and Bass just from what you guys have told me. G&G is a good idea. Yeah, we got to do that G&G challenge. It's going to be a long, grindy challenge, but there's something I'm not going to sit here and play every day, though. No chance. No chance of that. Hitless? Oh my god, Hitless. You do Hitless, Nate. I bet you've done it. I know you. You've probably done that. They fell out of my pocket. Accept it, Allie. I believe you. I believe you completely. They fell out of your pocket like Eddie's launching the Capcom presented by right there, right? That's how the bits worked. Gain Ground is a decent one to try. I think you added it to your list, or maybe it was Sean. I can't remember. I've got it written down. I haven't looked at it yet, Toy God. Maybe that was in Sean's channel, but I have that game like written down somewhere, I want to say. Hey, streamer, what you playing or what you're not playing? You won already. I'm late. Well, good game and good night. Hey, that's okay, Koala. We just finished this No E-Tank Buster Only, and we did Yo Noid earlier. So we're getting some success here, but success is about to stop, because you know why that is. Because it's Ghosts and Goblins 1 credit clear time. That's why. 1cc. This could be over within like 5 minutes, or we could have a decent run and it could last an hour. You never know with this game. This game's chock full of wonderful RNG and trolliness. But you know what? That's one of the reasons I kind of like it. And this is not a game for everybody. Some people really hate this game, but I like it. You guys know we've gone to loop 12 and stuff. I wouldn't have played that far into this game if I didn't like it. Let's do 1 credit clear Ghost and Goblins attempt. Maybe only like 1 or 2 runs at it.